Shahjan from Uzbekistan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
So, I think you may already know this, but there is a famous Quran reciter that posted on social media that US opened the gates of hell to Iran. And then recently, he also posted a nasheed against Iran. He was posting political stuff. And my question is, isn't this Quran reciter doing something haram? Because Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said to not have arguments besides the Muslims, because the others will then interfere, the Jews and the Christians. So my answer is
no. I don't think that Allah said something like that. And when you object to something like that, you have to provide the evidence. First of all, whoever that reciter is, he's not a student of knowledge. He's not a scholar. So no one should pay attention to what he says because he's not a scholar. You want knowledge? You go to scholars. You don't go to a reciter that is a reciter by day and a nasheed artist by night. Especially if the nasheed has music on it. What kind of Quran are you reciting? Musical instrument is haram. And this is known to ignorant imbeciles on the street who don't even pray in the masjid. They know it's haram. So how dare you do such a thing? The conflict with Iran is something we Muslims did not initiate. And we cannot side by the Jews and the Americans for certain, because they're not Muslims. The Jews are the Israelis, not the Jews. The Israelis are our enemy. They've attacked our brothers and sisters in Palestine, annihilated most of them, committed genocides. They've attacked Lebanon and want to annex half of it if they can. They've attacked Syria, who did not do anything to them, and continue to attack them. Next is Jordan. Who knows? Maybe Egypt. But they're too afraid of Egypt because they know what Egypt is. So the problem is, these are disbelievers. We don't have an issue with that. The issue is with Muslims coming to defend Iran, not knowing what Iran is. Oh, Iran is an Islamic country. What Islam are we talking about? I know Islam to be upholding the Quran and its teachings and upholding the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Is this the Islam they propagate? No, they have a different sect and cult. So is it similar? Actually, it's not. Because they have Qum and they have a Najaf and they have these shrines where they worship the graves and they call upon Ali, upon Al-Hassan and Hussein. This is shirk. Yeah, but they say they're Muslims. Okay, what about the Quran? Actually, the Quran itself is not exactly similar to the one you 1.8 billion or 1.9 billion Muslims around the world read. They have a certain Quran, they call it Quran Fatima. Interesting. And they say that none of the one you have is included in it and it's 70 times bigger. This is blasphemous. Yes, but they say that this is not true. But it is found in Al-Kafi of the Kilini. It is found in their original books that they teach in their schools and universities. So either these books are fabricated and kufr, or they believe in it. What about the Sunnah? Actually, they don't believe in the teachings of the companions because they think that all the companions are disbelievers and apostates, except 4 or 5 of them. But the rest, the hundreds, the rest, they're all kafir. So, with all due respect, what Islam are they following? Do we advocate them being attacked? Definitely not. because we believe that the population, laymen, normal Muslims who are ignorant, who do not believe in such kufr, that the government, the Maulana, the La'natullah, and the rest, the scholars believe. The people, normal people, don't know what's happening. We feel for them. But with all due respect, when they bombard us in the Gulf, when they bombard Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, Emirates, Oman, and Saudi Arabia, for what? We've not laid a hand on you guys. And instead of, subhanallah, my father slaps you on the face, I go shout at my mom. Be a man and shout at my father. Why? I don't know what they're doing. So this confusion of some Muslims saying, oh, we don't want non-Muslims to interfere between the affairs of the Muslims, the Shia and Sunnah, we have our differences, we'll solve that on our own. No, we don't have a dispute that can be solved on our own when they're attacking us, when the Shia themselves of Iran did these atrocities in Syria, and we've seen what they've done with our sisters in Syria, Qasim Soleimani and their, what is this? And you want us to defend or stand with them? No. Let the Zalimeen, the wrongdoers, destroy one another. We could care less. We don't have anything to intervene. It is wrong to stand by them. Just because we hate the US and the Israelis, we say, oh, the enemies of my enemies are my friends and allies. No, it doesn't go like this. And the proof is, look what they've caused us. When we have nothing to do, they are bombarding us, they are sending their drones, they're trying to paralyze our economy. We didn't do anything. And this is the wisdom and the maturity of our leaderships, which I wish they had half of it. Now, we say that we do not approve at all of what the Israelis and their allies are doing. Definitely, there are enemies. But at the same time, we're not going to defend or stand by those who have killed the Sunnis, who have they have demolished villages and towns and countries, and they're trying to do anything they can to harm the people of Sunnah. And Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best.